Joe Samaniego for Global Racing Index Database and World Racing Media. You can follow World Racing Media on Twitter at WR Media Group. Today is Thursday, March 12th, 2020. The coronavirus has been an unprecedented event this year, affecting everywhere from professional sports leagues, communities, and global governments. For information in regards to the coronavirus, COVID-19, please visit the Center for Disease Control as well as the World Health Organization for all information in regards to this virus. This virus has also affected all the motorsports community across the globe as well. Here's a rundown of all the major events affected by the coronavirus. Formula One, the Australian Grand Prix, is likely to be cancelled. Several news outlets have reported a team meeting took place in which we are awaiting a word from the FIA and Formula One about the cancelled Australian Grand Prix. This was in response after a McLaren team member tested positive for COVID-19, and then McLaren went ahead and withdrew from the Australian Grand Prix. Formula E right now is in the middle of a 2-month suspended season. Official announcement is coming sometime next week. Right now we know that once the season does resume, it looks like they'll have 3 races remaining: Berlin, New York, and London. Right now, IndyCar is still a go. The St. Petersburg Grand Prix will have no live crowd on hand. The public is not allowed to come out. Only track personnel and needed necessary personnel from the teams as well as race officials. Right now, everything is still going for Alabama. That is a big race weekend as well, especially since Jimmy Johnson will be tested at IndyCar right there at Barber Motorsports Park. Long Beach is still a go for right now. The governor of California did declare a ban on events with 250 spectators or more. Long Beach is scheduled for April 5th, the first weekend after the ban is lifted, but there's still a possibility that more decisions will be made later on in the future. MotoGP has been one of the hardest hit racing series this year with the coronavirus. Their new season opener is scheduled for May 3rd at Jerez, Spain for now. Be sure to follow MotoGP as well as World Racing Media and Grid for updates. NASCAR has just announced Atlanta and Homestead will take place the next 2 race weekends, but there'll be no audience, no live crowd at the track. Again, this is just to have only teams, needed personnel, and track officials at the racetrack. As well as we heard, several teams are canceling garage mechanic shop tours at their Charlotte, North Carolina shops. The World Endurance Championship and IMSA have postponed the Sebring race this year. The Sebring 12 Hours will be rescheduled as a season finale for IMSA. No word yet about World Endurance Championship, trying to hopefully work something to save the Super Sebring show. One event that hasn't been affected as of yet is the World Rally Championship. They are scheduled to run today through the 15th at Mexico. Mexico has a very few number of cases of the coronavirus, and of course, with World Rally Championship, it's not stadium style. You have essentially an open race from point A to point B, public roads, and sparse crowds here and there. For other series, please visit Grid World Motorsports League at grid_WML. They'll have updates on everything from Formula 2, Nationwide, and other series. Of course, you can always follow us at World Racing Media at WR Media Group